the deciding game of the Western Conference first round. The Warriors have endured 6 long games. 3 they have won, 3 they have lost. It is now the last stand. There is no looking back as they must lay it all on the line against the Houston Rockets. Will there be an upset in round 1? It's all coming up next.
Well, we didn't have to wait long for the postseason excitement to ramp up this year. Already in round 1 of the Western Conference playoffs, we've got a Game 7 to bring you on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Houston Rockets going up against the Golden State Warriors. Welcome, everyone. Courtside with 2 ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. Gary Payton II is out there with Butler, and it's Green in at the 5, down low. And for Houston, Green is the 2 with Brooks at the 3. Amen Thompson out there with Alperen Sengun, and it's Van Vliet in at the point. Taking a look at Houston, it all comes down to this one game. At least they have the home crowd behind them.
And it's simple. I mean, this kind of advantage is why you fight so hard in the regular season. All they can focus on, survive and advance.
So fast off the catch, Curry sometimes downright impossible to guard.
Thompson outside. Pass to Sengun. Van Vliet outside. Shot clock at 6. Shot from 12. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
And clearly from mid-range, Van Vliet seems pretty comfortable. As long as he likes the angle, that's a shot he can make.
Curry against Van Vliet. Outside Curry. No good on the 3.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Sengun. Van Vliet outside. 3-pointer, no good.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Here's Green. Got it. Good job in the low post.
A tough shot from Draymond Green, but he brings this out of his squad and frustrates the opponent.
Curry against Van Vliet. Pass to Thompson. The teardrop, and the bucket is good.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. I asked him outright how he planned to deal with Steph Curry. How does anyone deal with him? Coach joked. He went on to say, we'll try to contest every shot and chase him off the arc, with emphasis on try. Not easy to solve a problem with no good solution, I guess, BA.
Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's Van Vliet. Thompson outside. Here's Sengun. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
They're calmly knocking it down. Sengun looks zen-like at times.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Hield passes to Green. Curry against Van Vliet. Outside for Green. Pass to Curry. Stolen by Van Vliet. Down low. Here's Thompson. And a nice finish on the layup. Thompson's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Shooting 4 or 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
Outside Curry. Here's Hield, and he drives in. No good again that time.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
Counted.
It's like he's not even feeling the defense on the drive. Green just fantastic gliding towards the rim.
Here's Butler. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Van Vliet. Sengun, a screen on Curry. Pass to Green. 6 on the shot clock. And the 3 off target.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Lets it fly. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Fred VanVleet.
That's a wonderful use of the pump fake. Who is it that's not going to respect Steph Curry faking you out on a shot attempt?
And so Curry nails both of them.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Curry against VanVleet. Sengun, a screen on Curry. Pulls up on the wing. Second chance effort. And Sengun finishes it off. Sengun's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, great positioning and timing from Sengun there. And his height helps a little too.
Green, the pass to Payton. Back to Green. Green, a screen. And there's Butler. That one's good on the assist by Green.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
VanVleet left side. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Warriors trail by 4. Outside Curry. Pass to Butler. Payton with a screen on Thompson. The kick out, Curry. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Curry's got 8 points.
I mean, just so easy for Curry to get that 3 off. Beautiful shot.
Sengun, a screen on Curry. VanVleet against Curry. Out to Thompson. The 3. Warriors with the rebound. Payton with it. Green picks him up. Butler, a screen on Green. Here's Payton. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Houston has gone 1 of 4 from deep. VanVleet outside. To the middle. Here's Thompson. Sweet little floater. Thompson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Curry goes in. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
And so it's VanVleet with it. He brings it up for Houston. Thompson outside. Pass to Green. Fires it from 18. Hauled in by Curry.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Chalk up 2 there.
That is a tough 2 right there from Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
Brooks, the pass to Sengun. VanVleet scanning the floor. Pass to Brooks. Over Payton. And it's Brooks missing.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Hield for 3. Drills it from deep. And it's a 4-point Warrior lead.
Well, Hield can make a living out there from behind the arc. Doesn't need a lot of room to get his shot off, and he drains that one with ease.
Yes, it's good. Thompson's got 8.
What a quarter right here, establishing some confidence. 4 of 5 shooting the ball.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry. Outside Payton. Green, a screen. Fires, top of the key. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Thompson passes to VanVleet. Here's Green. He's covered by Curry. 2 minutes. Hield against Green. Here's Sengun. Offline with a 3. Golden State has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Hield finds Curry. Screen on Thompson. The three from Curry. Brooks with the rebound. The Rockets trail. Thompson right side. Rebounded by Green. The Warriors have gone 8 for 14 from the floor. Curry surveys. They set the pick. Inside. Thompson with a steal. High arcing shot. Comes up empty down low.
Now, there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
That one goes in. 5 points in the game.
Well, Hield showing some of that stop and start and stop again game. Changing directions, impossible to guard.
On the wing, Thompson. Van Vliet outside. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter. High post Green. Clock at 4. Here's Şengün over Green. And Şengün gets it to go. Şengün's got his third basket on the night right there.
Well, he's knocking down most everything, guys. 3 of 4 here.
Green in the post. Defended by Şengün. Curry, no good. Houston has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Here's Van Vliet. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Shot is good by Curry.
Unleashes the bounce pass. An accurate assist.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Warriors on top, leading by 4. We've got more in store for you right after this. And our coverage of Game 7 continues. Intense atmosphere right now. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled at that.
On the floor for the Warriors, we've got Butler. Buddy Hield is out there with Brandon Podziemski. Then there's Draymond Green, and it's Moody in at the small forward position. Now here's Podziemski. Beyond the arc. Adams grabs the miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Holiday. Outside, Green. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Green's got 8.
You love the confidence Green has. He wastes no time going up with the shot.
Pass to Butler. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Green, a screen. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Well, I like that they've also emphasized the three-point line. That's a big difference maker.
Butler hits them both.
Butler gives you so much toughness and determination. This guy can really impact what the culture of your team is all about.
Here's Green. Green takes it to the rack.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Pass to post. Now Moody. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Right side, Holiday. Outside, Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Scoring is Jalen Green's top skill. I mean, he can pile up the points in a hurry.
Here's Moody. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He hits the second from the line.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Here's Holiday, and he buries his first look.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pass to post. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Two open that time. They didn't look easy. Butler's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, when Butler's this focused, defenders, beware. Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
A nice shot by Smith.
They're really working the paint now.
Warriors trail by 6. Outside Podziemski. Lets it fly. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Hield's got 7 points.
And you love how Hield is always ready with his feet set. Once the ball hits his hands, it's off.
Pass to Green. From outside the arc. Smith right side. Outside Holiday. Picked by Smith. There's the triple. Adams. Goes up again. And the layup is good. And the Rockets lead by 6.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Moody misses. The Rockets have gone 8 of 11 in the second quarter. Up top Smith. Defended by Podziemski. And it's Green missing. Warriors trail by 6. Oh, serious gut check point from Moody.
Well, they're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Here's Green. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Green's got 12 points now in the quarter.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Back to Podziemski. They set a pick. Pass to post. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release, a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Houston shooting their first free throws of the night right here. And he knocks down the first one. Houston making some changes. Alper and Şengün's checked in for Adams. Thompson comes in for Smith. And it's Dylan Brooks in for Eason. Holiday hits them both. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Oh my, their coach does not look happy. And I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring. And if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
And Houston making a change here. Van Vliet's checked in. Knocks down the long J.
Yeah, no hesitation from the veteran Hield. A dangerous scorer in these catch-and-shoot situations.
Here's Van Vliet, and he drains the quick shot. Van Vliet's got 6.
And they're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Green, the pass to Hield. Here's Payton. Can't hit the inside leaner.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
From 12 feet. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Here's Green. Oh, look at Green getting his inside.
Now, Draymond did a good job of getting some space there and rooting himself to collect.
Thompson outside. And the foul called on Buddy Hield. That's his first foul of the game. And the Rockets making a change here. Smith's checked in. And Golden State also making a switch. Podziemski's checked in. On defense, the Warriors. They trail by 7.
Yeah, that first quarter was a bit shaky. Good to see a player who doesn't let a slow start get to him.
Butler against Smith. Butler passes to Hield. Back to Butler for 3. Rockets with a rebound. Sengun's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Van Vliet outside. Thompson finds Brooks. Here's Sengun. Thompson outside. Smith passes to Van Vliet. Gets the 3 to fall. And now it's a 12-point Houston lead.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
And it's hammered home by Green.
For all the things that Draymond does, when he gets dunks, it makes him even more excitable.
Houston has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. And here's Thompson for 3. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. And Sengun gets it to go.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Now here's Butler. He's got 11. Butler, a screen on Van Vliet. Here's Podziemski. And again, it's Golden State. Houston leading by 10. Van Vliet outside. Outside for Brooks. From downtown. Rebounded by Hield. The Warriors have gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. Payton. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
Right around the painted area, that's where Payton likes to operate.
Now here's Thompson, defended by Podziemski. Van Vliet, the pass to Thompson. Three-pointer, Brooks. Rebounded by Butler. Warriors trail by 8. Outside Podziemski. Blocked!
And putting his length to good work. Smith gets aggressive and finds the block.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
You know that block has him and his teammates all pumped up. That is what playoff basketball is all about.
1:44 left in the second. Outside Butler. Pass to Podziemski. Here's the 3.
At 6'10", Smith is just so long, frustrating shooters.
Ooh, the dunk by Smith.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Now, here's Green. He's got 6. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Eason's checked in for Smith. This will be his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
Now here's Brooks. Counted from distance. Van Vliet's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
And this is what Van Vliet is known for, a volume 3-point gunner who shoots it well.
Green, the pass to Butler. Green with a screen on Easton. Butler can't get it to go.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Pass to Easton. 32 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Fires the 3. Here's Sengun. And Sengun throw it down.
Yeah, great finish by Sengun. I love when he goes up with power.
Thompson with a steal. Sengun with it. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Sengun, no good on the free throw.
Yeah, Sengun's aggressive style is what gets him here.
Outside for Butler. They can't stop the run with that one. The 3 from Thompson. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
What a grand finale to the half. Great shot from distance to give his team the momentum right before the buzzer.
A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. It's Houston leading by 17. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Here with Coach Steve Kerr, your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition, and we got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please.
Thanks for being with us. We're happy. Are you happy? Everything is going as planned in Game 7 for the Houston Rockets.
I couldn't tell the difference between their second unit and the first. That's how top to bottom together they've been, man.
Yeah, the others are shining like stars. Bench points have put this team over the top tonight.
Looking at the scenario for the Houston Rockets. Well, guys, safe to say they're in cruise control right now.
At this point, Ernie, all they got to do is keep the car on the road, man. Just don't go off to the left or right. Just keep on keeping on.
Don't let up. Keep your foot on the gas. Take this thing across the finish line.
Sure, I'm glad you were able to drive home. It's so good. Yeah,
see what you did with that one, Ernie.
It's unbelievable. It's a gift. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round one. Oh, we're seeing a tremendous game from Fred VanVleet.
Well, tonight is a big game, and you have to be impressed with the way he's come out firing.
Yeah, the rest of the team seem to line right up behind him, matching that kind of intensity and looking for him to come through with some big plays.
VanVleet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. Alperon Sengun out there with Amin Thompson. And it's Brooks in at the three spot. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. And that one misses.
And the big X factor VanVleet brings to the team is leadership. He's very talented at setting a good tone out on the floor and organizing his guys.
Now here's Curry. Green with a screen on Green. Healed from outside. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Thompson, no good. Warriors trail by 18. Here's Curry. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Curry's got 14 points for the game.
Just another day at the office for Steph Curry, making this look easy.
Brooks outside. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Green for three. The shot won't fall. And it's Butler with the ball for the Warriors. Got a hand on it.
Well, you could see how Sengun read that play and was where he needed to be to get the block.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Rebounded by Green. Green's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Curry. 4-3. Curry rises up and hits the three.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Brooks from outside. Rebounded by Green. Warriors trail by 13. Here's Butler. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Jalen Green.
Always one of the hardest workers on his team. Jimmy Butler knows how to win.
Butler hits them both. Houston leading by 11. And here's VanVleet. 16 points for him. Green's feeling it at the arc.
Yeah, and Green has tons of confidence in his three-point shot, and it was on display right there as he knocked it down.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Warriors trail by 14. Outside Curry. Oh, Curry, what a tough finish. The Rockets have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Van Vliet against Curry. Shot from 12. Van Vliet misses. Here's Golden State. They're on a 12-3 run. Payton passes to Green. The three is up. Curry's shot is off. Houston has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Back to Thompson. Pass to Brooks. Thompson, a screen on Green. 6 to shoot. Van Vliet outside. The Warriors pull it in. Here's Payton. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
Curry with it. Now Thompson defending. Curry on the drive. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. Curry's got 21.
Yeah, Curry going coast to coast in no time, so great speed shown on that fast break.
Pass to Green. Pulls it from the top of the key. That one's wide left.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
Yeah, possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame. Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Second shot opportunity. Count it, and one. He'll have a chance at a three-point play. It's going to be on him in Thompson. Smith, he's checked in for the Rockets. The Warriors also with a sub. Podziemski's checked in for Payton. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Yeah, what really sets Draymond apart is that tenacity. I mean, he never stops fighting you. I mean, any second he's on the floor, he's competing and he's coming at you. If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
You've got to love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And the foul called on Buddy Hield. That's foul number 2 for him. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
And the other team is running all over them right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Green for 3. Knocks down the triple. Green's got 6 here in the quarter.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
Van Vliet against Curry. And that was good.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
And so it's Van Vliet with it. He brings it up for the Rockets. Pass to Smith. Back to Van Vliet. And here's Green from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Outside Podziemski. Over Thompson. The shot by Podziemski, no good. Houston leading by 4. Şengün passes to Green. An open look for Smith. Called in by Curry. Curry's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Podziemski. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to go on Jalen Green.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Houston.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside, but doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
And he's able to get it back. Smith finds Şengün. Clock at 6. Drops in the 3. Van Vliet's got 19 points.
And you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Green, a screen. Podziemski. Good D by Şengün. Houston in the lead. 11 feet out. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Şengün. Thompson's got 13.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Ooh, Curry up and in through contact.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
The Rockets lead by 4. Pass to Green. The 3. Rebounded by Green. Green's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. And he drops it first. Houston making some changes. Eason's checked in for Thompson, and Holiday subbed in for Green. Santos is checked in for the Warriors. Moody comes in for Hield. Both shots good from the stripe. This game, folks, a close one here in Houston. Holiday against Curry. Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. Holiday from long range. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Şengün's got his 4th assist with that last one.
And there's the patience right there. Şengün surveys the floor and finds his guy.
Now here's Moody. From deep three-point range. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's. The Rockets lead by 5. Shot from the top of the key. Smith no good. Golden State has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the 3rd quarter. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. And the Rockets making a change here. Whitmore's checked in. And this will be a second trip to the free throw line. 1:57 left in the 3rd quarter. Holiday surveying the floor. Pass to Şengün. Here's Eason. 6 to shoot. And it's all from 3-point range. Now Moody. Green with a screen on Şengün. Moody from outside. Eason pulls it in. And for the Rockets, they're shooting around 32% in the 3rd quarter. And stolen by Green. Here's Podziemski. And hits a 3 from the wing. Podziemski's got 8 here in this quarter.
Wow, what a setup there. Green plays with great speed and plays with great pace. That's a nice field play.
Here's Eason. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Outside Curry. Moody from outside. And the Warriors with another 3.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
Well, there's an ebb and a flow. They had a hard time earlier, but now, flow.
Here's Whitmore outside. Rebounded by Green. Green's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass.
And he's easily led the way on the boards tonight.
Well, he's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
Hits the trifecta. The Warriors leading.
The officials were right on top of that one.
He's shooting free throws number 4 and 5 here. And the first one at the line is good. Good on both.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Here's Santos. Moody from outside. No good on the buzzer beater. And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. The Warriors on top, up by 3. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. On the court for Golden State to start the fourth. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Kuminga is out there with Moses Moody. And it's Looney in at the 5 spot.
Oh, that's a big bucket. Putting the offense on his shoulders right there.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And he just powered through contact trying to complete the play.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with the dribble, and they've made the most of their chances there as well.
Well, another part of what they've done tonight is to get a lot of work done in the mid-range, and that's a shot that a lot of teams are willing to let you take. Well, they've knocked him down.
Here's Easton. Buries it from 3. And the Rockets lead by 1.
And that's just an all-around talent there. I mean, Green is dependable at finding his open teammates.
Podziemski with it, working on Green. And here's Curry for 3. And Curry with the answer.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
A clear look for Green. Shot is good, off the back rim and in. Green's got 22 points.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot. Again, his teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
Moody from outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Now here's Green. Smith outside. Off target from outside.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range there.
Yes, sir!
That's what you tune in for right there. Wow.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Pass to Holiday. Now here's Adams. Over to the wing. The 3, Smith. Can't hit that one.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Podziemski's shot is good.
Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with, and look how engaged he is on both ends.
Adams finds Smith. Fires in the triple.
You know, Smith came into the league as a capable and confident shooter off the catch.
Pass to Podziemski. Outside Moody. Moody gets one inside.
Oh boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
Holiday passes to Adams. It's rebounded by Golden State. Curry's got 5 rebounds in the game. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Smith's got 4 rebounds now. Tries a 10-footer. That one a little long. The Warriors lead by 6. Outside Moody. Here's Looney. Holiday grabs the miss. Houston has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Green, the pass to Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Well, this is what Steven Adams does. He finds his way into the paint for high percentage shots just like that.
Podziemski. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Jalen Green. First one falls for him.
Finally getting himself to the free throw line. He was sitting back in the first half with no free throws to show for it.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for Holiday. Hits both from the stripe. Rockets trail by 6. Smith outside. No good from outside. And it's Butler with the ball for Golden State. Oh, Butler, what a dunk!
A little show of power from Jimmy Butler up there on the rim.
The Rockets have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Green for 3. They get it back. Launches a 3. Smith outside. Pass to Green. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Green's got 10 points in just the second half. The Warriors lead by 6. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Yeah, Jimmy Butler is in the zone, and he keeps finding shots.
The Rockets have gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. Smith with a screen on Curry. Here's VanVleet, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. VanVleet's got 21 points in the game. The drive by Hield. Let's go with a 3. Eason pulls it in.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Hield against VanVleet. And here's Green from the arc. And a great assist by VanVleet as that one goes. He's got 27.
I don't know. I'm getting the feeling as this game moves on, he's getting stronger.
Green, a screen. And Hield puts up a deep 3. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. VanVleet on the wing. To the paint. Outside for Green. And there's a 3-second violation.
After committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Houston making some changes. Alperen Şengün's checked in for Adams. Thompson comes in for Smith. And it's Dillon Brooks in for Eason. Here's Butler. And again, no good by Golden State.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Brooks finds Thompson. To the left wing. Just 5 to shoot. To tie it up. Rebounded by Green. Green's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one.
A big night for Butler. We've seen him as the guy on a finals team, and Jimmy can definitely carry your offense.
VanVleet, the pass to Thompson. Green for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Butler with the ball. VanVleet covering. Right side Hield. Off target from three-point range.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And it's hammered home by Green.
And demonstrating how fearless he is, Green welcomes the chance to take important shots.
And the Warriors making a change here. Payton's checked in. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He actually challenged his players. He said, quote, "We are in this one. We can see the finish line. How will we react?" I'm curious to see who steps up and takes it to the next level. Big challenge from Coach.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And that one's good. Green.
He hit a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence is through the roof.
Green, the pass to Payton. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got 6 assists now in the game.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Pass to Şengün. Takes a 3. And Houston, another 3.
A monster bucket from Şengün. This team needed those points.
Curry passes to Butler. Outside Hield. Fires from deep. Drains the triple. Hield's got 9 points now in the second half.
Oh, the energy Hield is playing with right now. What a huge possession, ready to rip it.
And it's Brooks missing.
But you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
Curry gets the bucket.
And he was dominant in their last outing, and the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Outside Payton. There's the three. Thompson pulls it in. Rockets trail by 6. On the wing, Brooks fires the three. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. Butler's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And 1:01 left in the fourth. And off the front iron, and in it goes. And the Warriors lead by 8.
If Butler can't get into the paint, he's got some offensive options. He has the touch from the mid-range.
Here's Van Vliet. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Şengün's got everyone's trust right now late in games.
And he commits the intentional foul. The three from Curry connects from downtown. Curry's got 33.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And an intentional foul right there.
Man, you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
He gets the first, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
Yeah, we talk so much about Curry being the best shooter after he makes a three, but there's a lot more to it. I mean, this guy's also the most accurate free throw shooter of all time. So it's pure no matter where it comes from. Ooh, I think that's a wrap. And I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Payton, no good. Green against Şengün. Here's Brooks. They've won it. Next stop, conference semifinals. And what a way to cap off a riveting series in round 1. They seem to feed off the pressure of this Game 7.
Well, they had to put a lot of energy into winning this series. They'll be a little worn down physically, but from a mental standpoint, they'll be riding high after battling so hard to win this series.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Thanks so much, Stephen. A big-time victory tonight. What aspect of this win pleases you the most?
It was a full team effort. Obviously, you look at the stat sheet, but the little things I'm talking about that we did to win the game tonight are huge. And that's when it's winning time, we showed up, and that means a lot.
It's got to feel good to see it come together. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Stephen Curry.